happiness report, and as always, it will have come as a surprise to some people. When you compare Helsinki to the likes of, let's say, Vancouver, it might make you wonder how happy anyone could be while standing out in the cold. But despite the weather conditions, Finland has a lot to offer. So here are 10 beautiful places to visit in Finland. Now before you even watch this video, don't forget to hit that like button, obviously for the YouTube algorithm. Number 1. Helsinki. Helsinki is a first stop to many visiting Finland. For such a small capital city, it is full of history, cultural sites, shops, restaurants, and other activities. Walking around to take in the architecture and atmosphere is an experience in itself. There are also guided tours around the city, or a cheaper alternative is to take a tram. If you're not into saunas or saunas, some of the most essential attractions are the Temppeli-Oukien Church, the Cathedral, and the Open Air Museum. And by the way, if you love coffee shops or, let's say, salty licorice, then you have come to the right city, because there are plenty. Number 2. Suomenlinna. Few areas in the world hold as much history as Suomenlinna. This area of Finland has not always been part of the country, but has changed hands a few times. Once owned by Russia and Sweden, this island is now one of the most visited places in Finland. Suomenlinna was constructed as a fortress in 1748 and has always served as a fortress in some form or another. But it is also home to a small community of residents as well. It's certainly something to behold, and this World Heritage Site should not be missed. Number 3. Turku. Finland has thousands of small islands off its coast, but the Turku archipelago in the southwest, the largest in the world, with over 20,000 islands, is by far the most impressive and offers the most attractive scenery. Even though each island is separate, they all seem to work together as an encompassed community. Island travel is managed by a network of ferries, so tourists don't need to contend with renting a vehicle, but the rental of a bicycle can be a huge help, as this is the general mode of transport for most people living and visiting the area. Don't forget Turku Castle, built around 1300s on what was then an island at the mouth of the river. Number 4. National Park. There are multiple national parks in Finland, all of which offer their own unique sights and landscape. But some of the best views can be found in Koli National Park in northern Karelia, in the eastern part of Finland. Climbing the rocky trail to look over the lakes and forests is just as breathtaking as seeing the Grand Canyon. In winter, there are also opportunities for skiing throughout this stunning landscape. Rovaniemi. Even further north, beyond the Arctic Circle in Finland, lies the Finnish Lapland. Lapland sports a frosty subarctic climate and little vegetation. The perfect base for visiting Finnish Lapland is Rovaniemi, and perhaps, most importantly, the home of Santa Claus, if that's what you believe. The city hosts an entire tourist centre in the shape of a tiny village, dedicated to Father Christmas. But you can also enjoy the exceptional views of the Northern Lights, and endless days during June and July where the sun never sets. Number 6. Porvoo. Old Porvoo, with its riverside warehouses, is one of the most photographed national landscapes in Finland, and a steady favourite among tourists. The mosaic-like town plan, with its maze of streets and irregular shaped plots, dates back to the Middle Ages. Around 1.6 million tourists travel here each year to admire the colourful wooden buildings by the river and stroll around on the winding cobbled streets. Old Porvoo is an easy and popular day trip from the centre of Helsinki by bus. It's only 50 minutes away. Number 7. Åland. The autonomous Finnish province of Åland is located on the Baltic Sea, at the southern end between mainland Finland and Sweden. There's so many things to do in this archipelago community, and a seaside setting is a given. The Åland archipelago consists of around 6,500 islands, but only more than 60 are inhabited. Åland has its own taxation system, its own postage stamps, its own flag, and Swedish as its only official language. For travellers, the Åland Islands offer activities from adventurous island hopping to boating, fishing, golfing, and so much more. It's easy to get from one island to another, thanks to many bridges and ferries. And Åland's roads are terrific for cycling holidays. Whether it's sightseeing, relaxing, or getting active is your thing, Åland is definitely worth a visit. Number 8. Olavinlinna Castle. Olavinlinna Castle was founded in 1475 by Swedish nobleman Erik Axelsson Tott. Situated on a small island in Lake Saimaa, it was one of the most modern fortresses of its time. Consisting of a citadel, a bailey, and 5 round cannons. If you like castles, this one is exceptional, as it is the most preserved in Finland. Although the interior of the castle is less impressive, due to the numerous devastating fires, you should still take part in a 1 hour long guided tour to see it from the inside. It's only a 4-hour drive northeast from Helsinki. Number 9. Pulkkilänharju. Pulkkilänharju is an impossibly difficult name to say, with an impossibly narrow ridge running through Lake Päijänne. In sections of the land is barely wide enough for 2 traffic lanes, but still manages to find room for some of the most scenic picnic locations in the entire country. Now, I don't expect you guys to visit this location, but it's roughly a 2-hour drive from Helsinki to Asakale. And after spending a few hours here, you will understand why it's on this list. I'm currently taking donations for my expert language skills in Finnish. Number 10. Mikkeli. Mikkeli is a quaint historical town situated on the shores of the fourth largest lake in Europe, Lake Saimaa.